Okay, so this video is my feedback to one of your writings, and let us have a look and let us read. There will be, I think, 3 pages of this story, and before we discuss, I will let you read the screen so that you can identify how the idea flows. Okay, I hope you have finished reading this page, and let us continue to the next page. Okay, now let us go to the next page, the last page. Okay, good. Now let us discuss. I will go back to page number 1, this one, okay? As you are probably aware that this text or this story has 3 parts: the introductions, the events of the story, and the ending or the closing. Okay, before we move on, let us see the first line or the title. Uh, let us see this. Okay. Do you see something that need revisions? Okay. Do you see something that needs a revision? Memory of a changes. Yes, correct. So if you use you should not use as here. You shouldn't have the s here because identifies a singular noun while as here identifies the plural noun. So and s here, what is it? Do not match each other. Yeah. Okay. So you can say whether memory of change or memory of changes or memory of a change. So that will depend on how many changes you are talking about. So when you are talking about only one change, so you use the article a. If you don't have the article a, then it means that you are telling everybody that you have many or more than one change. Okay, cool. So that's the first one. Now let us have a look at the introductions here. On August 18th, 2 months ago, I looked into the mirror and told myself that I wanted to have fun. There will be no bland face or brushed up eyes. This is fantastic introductions. Yeah, first it introduced the feeling of the writer. Yeah, the feeling of the writer. Okay, that he or she wanted to have fun. Okay, so I got a feeling of happiness here. All right, so let me see again. I would break this into that, this paragraph on this red vertical line here into a new paragraph. Okay, so then it is time to leave. I would put that in the next paragraph. Okay, but before moving on, remember that the author here still doesn't tell the readers what is the story about. She or he directly told or tells the readers that she looked into the mirror and told himself or herself that she or he wanted to have fun. That's it. We do not know, as readers, we do not know what the story would be about. Okay? That's the first one. So I would suggest on August the 18th was a very fantastic day. Yeah, it was the PKKMP day, for example. Yeah, okay, and then you can start. I looked into the mirror and told myself that I wanted to have fun. Okay, that way, then you are telling the readers that you are talking about the PKKMP. That would make you happy. Okay, now again I will end the introduction over here. Yes, then I would start with the first event, that was leaving the house. It's time to leave, so I opened the door to my house. Okay, I looked at the sky. It was foggy yet romantic. Well, that's good. I like these descriptions. Foggy yet romantic. So by writing this way, you are telling the readers what kind of situation you had at that time. Okay, now I would think that you need to revise this. Don't be late, since the next big event will begin at 7:30 a.m. So this is something that you are telling yourself, right? You are not telling your readers. There will be different from something that we will talk about later, because you will find something like this, but a little bit different. When you are talking to yourself, then I would suggest you to write it in different way. So, for example, this one. I didn't want to be late, since the next event would begin at 7:30 a.m. or 7:30. That's it. Gitu. Yes? So I didn't want to be late, since the next event would begin at 7:30. So remember, it was on August the 18th. So you need to use simple past. Not will begin, but would begin. Okay, cool. I like that one, the next one, because I didn't want to disturb my mother who was still caring for my grandmother, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Now, this is the way, the one that I was talking about. I remembered not seeking more at the time. Don't ask if I am happy. Now, here, the readers are telling the author, the writer, is telling the readers not to ask him or her whether he or she was happy. So, you may write this way, but remember, you are talking about your feeling at that time. So, you have to use was instead of am. You know that I am not. You know that I was not. Yeah? So you need to write it that way. Do not ask or don't ask if I was happy. Stop. Ya, titik, bukan koma. Stop. You know that I was not. That means you know that I was not happy at that time. Kenapa don't-nya sekarang? Kenapa you know-nya juga sekarang? Simple present. Because you are now talking like this. Okay? Cool. Now, next. I was still sick at the moment, at the time. Even so, blah, 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 blah. Okay. That's it. And we will see you in the next part.